producer.
What's up, everybody? It's KBR Sports, best sports talk show 25 days from the break. Remember, you all can follow and subscribe to the KBR Sports podcast by going on Rabble TV, Spreaker, YouTube, iTunes, and SoundCloud, and hitting the respective subscribe and follow buttons. That way, you all will be staying up to date on everything KBR Sports. You'll know when we're streaming live right now, and whenever our whenever our podcast is posted up, which will happen after every single segment. It will be posted to each of those mediums, so make sure you guys hit the follow and subscribe button. Also, don't forget to follow our KBR Sports Twitter page at KBR_Sports, where we tweet the live links and show topics prior to every single show. And also, don't forget to call in at 571-991-0566 in order to chime in and give your thoughts and opinions on whatever KBR Sports topic we may be discussing, such as Kyrie's possible landing spots or just Kyrie trade talk in general. Okay, so Nigel, in terms, we touched on this a little bit earlier. Excuse me. We touched on this a little bit earlier in talking about the effect that this would have on the Kyrie's trade request, the effect it would have on the locker room. But how do you feel? How do you think, in particular, it makes LeBron James feel in terms of Kyrie requesting to play, pretty much not wanting to play alongside him anymore?
I mean, I'm sure it sucks to have your number 2 option decide that he's wanting his own team. But I mean, I'm sure he's talked to. He was blindsided, so who knows? I'm sure it sucks that the second option decided to leave him alone. They're trying to find another team.
I mean, I would feel. I mean, essentially, like if it's like I've heard. Do you think this is any bit comparable to Russell Westbrook, Kevin Durant?
No.
I'm not. But let's just say, like, I guess where I'm getting at with that angle is the fact that not because of the fact that he went to Golden State, but because of the fact he left without telling Russell. Kyrie's kind of pretty much trying to leave, and he didn't really give LeBron forewarning. If LeBron's coming, he was blindsided. He didn't really LeBron any forewarning.
But he's not leaving. That's the problem.
But he wants to leave.
Okay, but he wants to, and leaving are different things, though.
It's like if Kyrie had his druthers, he'd pretty much be a free agent right now. But it's like the fact that LeBron's like, okay, why didn't you tell me this, or like what's going on? Like if LeBron's blindsided, he didn't see any inclinations of this coming from anything. So it's like for him, it's like, why would you want to leave if like there's essentially nothing there for you to have wanted to leave in the first place? If I plan to give you keys to the castle or the keys to the car or whatever, so you can drive the bus and everything like that, why would you want to leave in the first place?
I mean, yeah, but I mean, at the same time, I guess it's a business decision. You didn't have to tell LeBron James. I mean, same thing with Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant didn't have to tell Russell Westbrook. I mean, the difference is that Kevin was first certain leaving. Like there was no, well, I'm still gonna be here. We can still talk about things. We can still patch things up. We can maybe we can talk and change my opinion about it. Well, Kevin, it was Russ has been cool, but I'm gone.
Kobe Shaq.
I mean, it's closer to Kobe Shaq than it is Durant and.
Cause Shaq got traded too.
Shaq got traded. And Kobe went in there, and the difference is that Kobe demanded that. Well, both of them demanded, I guess. Didn't Shaq
it pretty much was either him or me.
Yeah, both of them demanded the other one traded. The difference with that is that Kobe could have left in the offseason. Couldn't he?
Oh, that prior offseason?
Yeah.
Yeah, but Jerry Buss essentially assured Kobe, no, don't leave. Like, stick it out. We'll work out something. That's when they gave Kobe that long extension and everything like that. And that's when Kobe decided to stay on longer. And Shaq's like, dude, I can't. I mean, I can't play alongside this kid. So I guess it was more so a forced situation in that instance rather than... But LeBron's been on these really short-term contracts. So I guess this next contract he would have been on would have either been that long-term extension or...
LeBron's not going to make his... Where's he going to make his money at, is my question.
LeBron? What do you mean?
I mean, like, because the idea of taking these short-term deals was so that he can get the maximum, because he knows the cap was going to keep going up, and he's lining himself up now to get the biggest contract he could possibly get. That's what the idea was, that he was taking short-term deals. Because if he leaves, you have to clear out $30 million in cap to sign the guy.
LeBron James.
Yeah, I mean, so I always ask like legit where he's going to go.
I mean, I think teams would find a way. When you
find a way, but you're not just building a team in the sense that to get LeBron, you have to build a team that can beat the Warriors. So it's like I just don't understand where you're gonna find the money to sign LeBron and the players to beat the Warriors, unless you're Bill Simmons, where Bill Simmons laid it out perfectly that the Lakers could get.
Yeah. Okay. So So if that's
well, hold on. If you ignore the fact that John Wall's not a free agent next year, but ignore that fact.
Yeah. Ignore that. Yeah.
And then you built a perfect team.
When would John Wall become a free agent?
Isn't he a free agent in 2019?
I believe so. Yeah. Okay. So he has 2 more. Yeah. He has 2 more years under the current contract. Okay. So. Also, him and Kyrie would essentially hit free agency at the same time because Kyrie has the opt out in the 2019-2020 season. It's 20. He
has 2 more years and then a player option.
Oh, okay.
I believe.
Jeez, Kyrie's under contract for a minute.
I'm talking completely out.
No, but I know it's the 2019-2020 season, so I'm guessing it would be the 2020 summer. Then, okay, so that's when his opt out is. All right, so
you have a laptop.
You
do have a laptop.
No, but I read this earlier. I just wasn't. I mixed up whether it was the 2019 summer or the 2020 summer. But
no, don't worry.
But the fact, I don't think. I mean, the fact from LeBron James' standpoint, I wouldn't be. I mean, how can you be upset if you're the guy that's essentially been doing this to everybody for years?
It's one thing to ask for a trade middle of the off season, he does it going into free agency. Which is the whole point of free agency, is that you take time to think, am I going to stay? Am I going to leave? I mean, like the Cavs right now are not like this rock solid foundation of a franchise. They weren't when he came. They won't be when he's gone, and they weren't when he was there. They're not a rock solid franchise. It's not shocking that LeBron wants to go out and shop and see what other teams can do. Even the first time he left free agency versus left in the Cavs, he wasn't a rock solid foundation. Went and saw what he could do. The Heat waited till free agency. He didn't say I'm staying. He didn't say I'm leaving. He went out and said I'm going to go see what's out in free agency. He did, and he came back to Cavs. I mean, that's essentially what you're supposed to do. You can't lock yourself, because if he comes out and says, yeah, I'm going to stay, and then he leaves, you know how much backlash he would get?
Well, I think I mean, he would get backlash, but he doesn't let his teammates know
that his idea is free agency. He's not going to commit to anything. Would you commit to something that you don't know?
Well, I mean, don't you think that you would have an inclination of what you wanted to do? Like, apparently with the Chris Paul thing, where Chris Paul getting traded to Houston, you don't just come up with that decision like, oh, I just decided this off the spot. Like, you're planning this with your family, with your friends. Like, you're planning this with the people surrounding you for a good amount. No, I mean, he opted in. He didn't have to opt in.
No, because yeah, I mean.
So he did choose to go to Houston. He could have opted out and became a free agent. But Chris Paul decided to do the opt-in. Yeah, he opted into his
He opted in and then got traded.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But he opted in because he told him that he wanted to go to Houston.
Oh, did he?
He told him he wanted to go to Houston. So with the LeBron James thing, LeBron doesn't even like give nobody any kind of like insignia what he's gonna do.
Like what would he tell?
Cleveland?
Yeah. What do you tell them?
I mean, realistically, if Kyrie asked, bro, realistically, what do you like? Just at least give me. Are you leaning more towards leaving or more towards staying?
That's what I'm saying. It's like.
But you know where you're feeling more at.
The thing can change because they're in the offseason right now. Right now, he could be like, I'm Cleveland. I'm all about Cleveland. He loses in the finals and be like, I'm not feeling Cleveland right now. Then you just seem like a flip-flopper.
Okay, but at least I have a direction of where you want to go instead of me just being in the dark.
I would rather you just think, I don't know what I'm doing right now. Then versus lock myself into something and then go to you later and I say I changed my mind. Because I say something and it affects you now and then I flip-flop, you've already been set in your decision.
No, but here's the thing though. Kyrie isn't affected by anything you do right now. Kyrie,
obviously he is.
Okay, hold on. We're getting a call real quick. No, but okay. What's up, bro? It's KBR Sports, the best sports talk show 24 a day. You're on with us. How's it going, bro? We're talking about LeBron how LeBron should feel about Kyrie and him not informing him of his decisions or just not informing him of his decision to leave Cleveland or whatever he wants to do in the free agency. What do you think about it?
I mean, bruh, LeBron never tells anybody when he's leaving, so I mean, I don't see why he feels any type of way and feels disappointed.
But
So
again,
he needs to stop taking the chin.
Kyrie is doing it while he's still under contract. LeBron does it during free agency, where you have a chance to leave your team.
What's your point? It's not his business. It's the same way LeBron took it and ran with it. So he can't be doing it when it happens to him.
So you don't think being under contract makes any kind of difference?
Nope. I do agree that you should have probably waited. Like you guys said, like the atmosphere now is going to be, and like you said, Kyrie's a leader too. So it's hard to follow somebody. It's hard to follow somebody when they're unsure of themselves.
Right. I agree with you on that. But to me, like if you sign a contract, you should play out that contract at least until your final year becomes kind of the year where you're like, yeah, okay, I want to leave now. But if you're still like 2 years or 3 years under your deal, like to me, you can't be asking to be traded, demanding to be traded. Like that's just it's weird to me.
Okay, we gotta look at it from the standpoint of like happiness. If he's not happy there, if the contract there, he should be able to voice his opinion.
Yeah, you could absolutely voice his opinion, but at the same time,
that's the number one thing, happiness, right?
Yeah, absolutely. But at the same time, it's not like he gave a list of teams. He gave 2 teams he would be the focal point of, and 2 teams he wouldn't be the focal point of, which is his whole point.
No, that focal point thing, I don't know, makes no damn sense. What the hell are you talking about, man? Like, where are you going to be the number one player?
See, that's the problem.
Well, okay.
And be a contender.
Okay, so here with the focal point thing. Okay, so I think definitively the Spurs are the main team that if you went to, you wouldn't be the focal point.
He wouldn't be the focal point.
Yeah, I think because I mean
you think he'll be the wait. You guys think he'll be the focal point over Kawhi?
No. Yeah, we don't think he'll be the focal point over Kawhi. But Minnesota, I think Minnesota is still more of a toss-up. Is Kyrie definitively better offensively? I mean, is Jimmy Butler definitively better offensively than Kyrie Irving?
He wasn't the one option on that team.
No, okay, then Karl Anthony Towns. I'm saying all those guys, even people are now saying Jimmy Butler could be the best player or be the star of the team. That's what I'm saying. That's how it could work out, though. That team is still so young and so fresh, they don't really have any congealed leader. What if it could turn out being a situation... Okay, wait, hold on. Listen to this pitch real quick. What if it could turn out to a situation where you have... Okay, obviously one guy, Kevin Durant, most talented scorer. Other, Steph... what Steph is, obviously the second best scorer on that team.
Great scorer.
Historically great scorer. You have a team of a lot of talented guys, but any given night, one guy might be the guy, other guys might be the supporting guys. What if that's what he's aiming for, whatever team he goes to? But when in Cleveland, LeBron will always be the guy. It's never going to change. Like you said, LeBron will always be the guy.
He will always be the better guy. But LeBron works in a way that it's not like Kyrie doesn't get shots.
No, he actually shoots more.
It's not like Kyrie doesn't average 25 a game. So I mean, like I don't understand. Like the focal point to me is just like I don't understand what more can you want to average 30. Like I just don't like what does he want?
I just don't think he wants to be seen as a sidekick.
He was gonna be a sidekick no matter where he goes to, unless the team's gonna be terrible.
Is Steph Curry seen as a sidekick?
That's the thing. They need to take notes from Golden State.
Yeah.
Like, they need to kill their ego. They're not willing to kill the ego. Then I guess he can get up and go, but he's not going to be a focal point. And that Minnesota thing, like those guys weren't even good last year. So I don't think because they have Jimmy Butler and Jeff Teague is going to be so amazing. Those guys have you in jail. So
they just got a point guard.
Minnesota did just get a point guard.
So what?
I'm saying like wait.
You already know how I am. I got to see to believe it. Innuendo, hypothetical, no. None of it. None of it.
Okay, so from that standpoint, I believe that off that premise, if Kyrie, I think Kyrie doesn't want to be seen as second fiddle.
He's gonna be second fiddle though.
No, but I'm saying if he went to Minnesota,
he's not. Okay, let me.
He's gonna be definitive.
I'm not giving hypothetical. This is the fact. Only Towns is better than him. That's just the it. Like, so if he goes there, he's a second option.
Prince just had a reaction for you. Prince, what do you want to say? What do you want to say in rebuttal to that?
Wait. You said Cat is better than Kyrie?
He absolutely is. Prince's phone was breaking up. I couldn't hear you.
Prince, speak into your speaker so he can hear you. He can hear you.
Hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now.
So you're saying you'd rather have...
Yes. You don't even have to ask me. Yes. Are you serious right now? Can you pull up
At least Kyrie has a resume. What has Carl? I understand Carl Anthony Towns is young, but what has he done? Tell me.
Only averaged like what? He was 25 and 12 last year.
What has he shown you?
What?
Yo.
I get where Prince's standpoint is. Well, Prince, sorry, what'd you say?
Like, you guys know, man. Stop betting your money on these guys, man.
But he's proven himself. He's elite right now. He's only getting better. He's only, what, 22?
Yes.
Hey, come on, what?
No, Chris Stapps is getting better. Stop it.
Chris, I'll come to that phone right now.
I'm taking Chris Stapps over Cat.
No, you're not. You're not.
Prince, are you sure?
You know what I'm going to do? Yes, I am.
No, you're not 100% not sure.
What you mean? I'm telling you.
This dude, how you average 25 and 12, and you get beat by a slumped out guy who averaged, what, 12 and 7? Like, what?
Chris Stapps averaged 18.
You did?
Yeah, he averaged like 18.
Enough.
Yeah, 17.8.
25 and 12, man.
Man, look, man. Let's see these guys at least play a game first together before we start talking.
He played 2 seasons.
And if Kyrie goes over there, I make that much of a difference. Honestly,
I agree with that part.
In terms of them being Golden State.
Yeah, they're still not elite.
There's still a team out there.
They had to get rid of Andrew Wiggins.
Sorry?
Because Nigel is pretty much for the trade to work to the Minnesota Timberwolves and Andrew Wiggins.
Oh, they're drunk. No.
That's essentially going. But, Prince, I gotta let you go, bro.
Go ahead.
But yeah, bro, I appreciate you calling in, man. Make sure the Twitter poll.
I got you.
Yeah, it's up.
I got you.
All right, bro. I'll talk to you later.
All right.
Now that he hung up, Prince has never been more wrong about something. His entire. How dare you?
Wow. Chris Carl Towns. Like, I want to try to argue that.
You would actually have a better question if you asked me who would take DeMarcus or Carl Anthony Towns.
Sheesh.
I would rather argue that than argue
Sheesh.
Chris Stapps is not in the atmosphere of Carl Towns.
Sheesh. Atmosphere.
It's just not.
This man put out the whole ozone.
No, seriously, though.
He put out the whole ozone.
Chris Stapps is a guy's player, but Towns is
Carl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, it's just a difference right now.
That'd be
25 and 12.
25 and 12 is great.
Second year, and the crazier thing is how stupid efficient the guy is.
No, yeah, he's really efficient. I mean, he shot 56% from the field last year. He shot 39%, if I'm not mistaken, from three. So I mean, that's really good. His shot
chart was all green.
He shot 36.7% from three. Sorry, and his free throw, he shoots 83% from the free throw line. So I mean,
once he gets his defense down, it's a wrap.
I mean, yeah, Carl Anthony Towns really good.
He's an awful defender. He's a trash defender. But once he gets that defense down, it's a wrap.
Not the trash.
Yeah, I mean, he's actually really
dumpster fire.
Really bad. He's really bad. Him and Wiggins were, I think, one of the worst 2 defenders in the league.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought Andrew Wiggins was a good.
No, you can look any article you want to. Nobody thinks Andrew Wiggins is a good defender.
You know what got Andrew Wiggins all that good defense clout? Mm-hmm. That one clip of him guarding James Harden.
Oh.
Yeah, you remember that clip?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that one clip of him Harden.
He gets hyped because he's had the potential to be a great defender. Same thing with Russell Westbrook. Has the potential to be a great defender.
So Nigel's been telling me for years Russell Westbrook is not a good defender.
You were defending that man nonstop.
I was defending him.
And you were just wrong. I remember we had the argument if Steph Curry was a better defender than Russell Westbrook. I kept telling you Steph is a better defender than Russ. You wouldn't let it go.
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't.
I was entirely wrong.
You were wrong.
I was wrong to the death of me. Well, I'm not dead, but you get.
You were wrong.
But a lot of people won't believe that Steph Curry is actually a better defender than Russell Westbrook.
I think he's an average defender.
Steph?
He's an average defender.
Yes.
Okay, not
plays passing lanes.
Russ is just crazy and doesn't.
Oh,
you know.
Russ shoots for a lot of steals. Essentially, yeah.
Steals and rebounds.
Yeah, essentially. All right, that's gonna wrap it up for today's show, y'all. It's coming up at 10 o'clock, y'all. It's been KBR Sports, the best sports talk show, 24-hour a day. Appreciate Prince for calling in. Remember, you all can call in. Nigel does not appreciate the call. Is it the Chris Porzingis thing that's got you the most upset?
It's everything.
It's everything.
How dare you disagree with me?
Yeah.
That's the problem I have. It was great though.
Okay, all right, y'all. Remember, you all also calling at 571-991-0566. If you want to pitch your idea on a topic, we maybe discuss sort of like how Prince did, and also make Nigel upset while doing so. Remember, the number is 571-991-0566. And don't forget, you can also follow and subscribe to the KBR Sports Podcast on Rabble TV, Spreaker, YouTube, iTunes, and SoundCloud. That way you all will be up to date whenever we're streaming live, whenever the podcast is posted. Remember to go and hit the follow and subscribe button. And don't forget, the poll's up right now. Which sport garners the most recognition and clout domestically? NFL, NBA, MLB, or soccer?
That was the question you put up there?
Yes.
Really?
What?
That's a... okay. No, go ahead. You're right.
No, wait.
No, you're a social media expert. You got it.
What?
That's just it's a very simple question.
How? You actually be surprised right now. NFL has got no votes.
For now.
Soccer is actually... NBA is leading. Soccer is second.
Yeah, what time is it right? Look at the season right now. The off season. The end of the NFL off season.
I mean, I'm surprised soccer even got a vote.
Soccer hot right now.
Is it?
No.
I mean, baseball didn't get one vote.
Yeah, okay, Brandon.
NBA season's over.
What young people like baseball?
You like baseball?
I do.
There we go.
I'm also middle-aged.
Shut up.
I'm just
you
saying.
disgust me, man.
Saying.
Why are you always lying to people?
I ain't lying to people.
You always lying to people. You look middle-aged.
I do.
Nah, for real, bro. You somebody's father.
I do. Bro, I got the hat on.
You got the dad hat?
I got the beard growing.
Full beard.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I don't clean, though.
No, it's not.
Mine don't connect.
Nah, you're right. You still got the baby facial hair.
I do. I got that little, sideburn, I'm trying to do something, a little drop.
You try to connect it, but it just really won't kind of do it. Yeah.
The minute you start contemplating getting the growth oils, start tapping on your balls.
I never had that problem.
I've never had that problem, man. Literally, y'all, I've been working with Nigel since I was about, how old? Since I was 17 and you were 19? Yeah. So, even since then, Nigel's always had a beard. Literally always had a beard. I'm like, dude, I looked at his high school picture. He's like, this is for my sophomore year. Full beard. I'm like, dude, what the heck is this?
I had a beard since middle school.
Since middle school? Yeah. Full beard. Yeah. You old maturing ass.
Yeah, I had a mustache in 4th grade.
That's serious. You had a mustache in 4th grade.
Did I tell you a story?
No.
I was walking down the hallway one day. Because I've been the same height for since 5th grade. I haven't grown. And I was walking down the hallway, and he was like, yo, where you go pick your kid up at? And I was like, I don't know. It's like, aren't you going to pick up your kid? And I was like, no, I'm a student. He just kept walking. I was like, oh.
Yo, you grew fast.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
I've been 5. I was 5'7" probably. I've grown maybe 2 inches since elementary school.
Really?
Yeah, I've not grown.
I am so weak.
Yeah, I had a mustache in 4th grade.
Wow. I think when I was in 4th grade, I was 5 feet.
Yeah, I thought I was going to be 6 feet.
Yeah, I mean, when you're on that kind of track, you would think you're going to be 6 feet.
You know when the doctor tells you, I don't know, we're still getting it, but do you know how are you supposed to be? How tall did the doctor?
I'm supposed to be 6'4".
I'm supposed to be 6'3".
Oh my gosh. Yeah, man. I was so let down. Bro, you don't understand how I held out hope.
Listen, the thing is, I was a taller kid, so I was like, Pat, I'm 6'3". And this is the time you think you're gonna be an athlete.
Yeah.
So I was like, Pat, I'm being in the NBA. It's gonna be great. Man, I hit 5'7", and I didn't grow again until maybe high school.
Sheesh.
Yeah, I was always tall, but
just there.
I was tall to start off, and then I ended up being shorter than everybody else until high school.
Oh man, that's the worst.
Yeah,
that's the worst.
You see everybody else growing, you're like, yo, what's good?
Damn, I know that sucks.
Yeah.
Glad I didn't go through it.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, when I was going to be 6'4", I've been holding out for the longest time. I was going to have the Paul George effect. That one day my knees would just start randomly hurting. I'm like, oh my gosh, what's going on? Then next thing I know, my legs go over the bed frame. I'm like, oh.
Man, 6'6".
Yeah, man. Oh, snap, that growth spurt.
Bro, your brother's almost taller than me.
My little brother? Really?
Yeah. Wow. He opened the door for me, and it was just he was like, oh, yo, Nat's kind of tall.
For real?
It looks like he's getting taller.
Nah, everybody's about to eclipse you, bro.
Boy might be 6 feet.
You gonna get a girl taller than you?
No.
No?
Never.
Why?
I'm not tall girls.
You know what? You don't have to be specifically tall, just taller than you.
You call me short?
You called yourself short.
I'll fight you, bro. Don't disrespect me.
You didn't disrespect you. You called yourself short.
I'll call myself all those things. You don't get to call me that, man.
So can I call you Nigel?
In the show.
Alright, give your quote.
Yeah, with that laptop I have, I'm gonna really pull up a quote right now.
Be original. I thought.
I got one for you from your video that you showed me earlier, actually.
Okay.
If you speak to a large group of people, make sure your facts are right.
Solid.
Yeah.
Solid. Yeah. All right, y'all. Everybody have a great night. Might have a podcast over the weekend.
Maybe.
To be determined. Yeah.
Hopefully tomorrow.
Yeah, hopefully tomorrow. All right, y'all. Go vote. Not politically. Twitter-wise. All right,
go out and vote when you can't vote politically.
Yes, you should go vote when you can politically. I'm always an advocate of that. Make a change, make a difference. Make sure you affect.
All right, man.
I'm not an inspirational figure, man.
You have to give a PSA.
Yeah, I know. All right, y'all. Have a great night.
Hasta luego.